Bravo Financial got the flow. AI solutions let your business grow. We'll take you where you need to go. Success is the path we always show. Bravo, bravo, making dreams take flight. Digital magic working day and night. AI precision shining oh so bright. Yeah, Bravo will get your future right. Breaking barriers, see your profits rise. Our AI tools open up the skies. No limits here, we're the enterprise. Your business winning, it's no surprise. Bravo, bravo, making dreams take flight. Digital magic working day and night. AI precision.
Hey, Mark Bravo here from Bravo Financial and AI Digital Solutions. So how's everybody doing today on this beautiful Saturday, actually? Hopefully I'm catching you martial arts guys at home or at the karate school doing a little workout in the afternoon, because this message is for the martial arts industry. Now, I work with other industries, but right now we're trying to break into the martial arts industry as business consultants, trying to change how they think about business. I want them to be like any other corporation when they go into business, and I want to offer my program to them. But right now what I'm looking for is 10. I came up with 10 because I think that's a good number. 10 karate schools that want to be founders with my software. So I'll show you what the software is, but for now I'm gonna let my AI guy, because I probably forget something, so I'll let my avatar do a little bit of talking, and I'll come right back. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Mark's avatar, and I'll be walking you through what we're announcing today. We've built something specifically for martial arts schools, a platform that doesn't exist anywhere else. Before we scale this nationally, we're looking for 10 founding members. Let me hand it over to Mark to show you what we built. All right, I'm back. So I'm going to show you guys the martial arts software and our marketing software. Why I think it's a better option for you guys. You know, obviously a lot of you might have a software already, and that's fine. I'm not trying to make you change. If you're super happy and you're making a lot of money, I'm just giving you guys another option. For the ones that are just getting started, then here's an option for you, and you'll see exactly what we do. We do probably 10 times more than any software company, because all they do is give you software, and they do give you a little support for the software. I don't know if they're giving you free webinars on how to improve your school, how to make your curriculum really good, things of that nature. We're going to do that. So let's start off with the martial arts software. So this is the martial arts software. I keep updating it. I've been working on it maybe a month, but I mean, I'm not doing it every day for 10 hours. It's just an hour or two a day. I just got off jury duty, so I didn't spend a lot of time working on it last week, but yesterday I spent some time on it. Now I did do a video of this the other day, but the AI got some of my PowerPoint wrong, so I'm reshooting it, and I'm probably going to run an ad on this. I don't want to run ads to get 10 founders. I'm hoping I can get you guys organically instead of paying to get you guys. But if I have to run ads, I will. So let's get back to the software. I put everything in here that you can think of, you guys. Believe me, I went through the top softwares in the country. And basically, you just have a bot do the research, and then it'll come up with, these are all the functions that are on the software. And then I put it in a design doc, and then I put it in another software that helps me build this. So you got your students, your instructors, your schedule, the ballot system, the referrals. I didn't have that in there last week, so I added referrals. So like say your students or family members, you can give them a referral fee, right? You can give them a little fee, maybe give them a month a discount off their monthly rate, give them whatever, Starbucks, something, right? Give them something so they have incentive to bring you students. Let's see what else is in here. Analytics. All the analytics is going to tell you, with students missing, your profits, your anything to do with numbers, right? You can have it right here. Now I did create a kiosk in here, so you can have this on an iPad in front of your school. The instructor can have an iPad on his hands while he's taking attendance, or the student or the parents can check in. So if you have an iPad in the front, they can do their own checking in, because attendance is very, very important. No back button here. See, so I got to put a back button. Students. I put some fake students in here already. You want to add a student, just go here, put in the student's name, show you it works. Put my name again, email. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a long live, you guys, so I'm going to go through all these softwares and tell you everything we do. So hopefully you have some time to watch. If not, I'll be keeping it up. Like I says, again, I'm looking for founders, you guys. I'm going to give you a killer deal. And I'll explain that to you right now. Oh, shoot. Tom. Whatever. Just fill it in just so you can see that it's actually working. Like I said, I might have to take some, there might be some bugs in here with belt level. New student, we'll probably put in white belt, right? Click it, boom, then they're in the ballot system. So your students are here. So everything seems to be working. We're gonna have it where you can do the messaging from in this software, but remember, I connected this to a very, very powerful marketing software, so they work like one. So you'll be able to message them, you know, from inside the system. Text messaging will be, it's not hooked up yet to our software, but all that's being done right now. Now the difficult part is hooking it up to the software and making sure everything runs smooth. Now you can remember, all softwares are going to have bugs. I don't care, Netflix, they all have bugs, just not all the time. Mine's is, so far has been pretty good. I haven't seen no bugs in the last day or two. Let me go to home. This is going to be the front page. Obviously, I'm going to make some fancy videos, and I'll make some a fancy landing page that look real nice, like all the other ones. I'm not ready to get this out to the you know, to people who want to sell it. My goal is to maybe sell this to individual schools or chains of schools, so they have full control of their software. I can make it white label so it looks like your software. If you're a chain of schools and you want your own software, we could do that. I'm not putting this in the App Store probably to next year, because I'm not going to sell it to nobody but just to my clients. So they're the only ones that are going to have access to this the first few months. Like I said, everything you need is here. Your pro shop, I'll put a pro shop in here, you guys. That's where the money maker is. You can make, I know back in 91 I was making 50 grand a year on my pro shop. I had a room, you know, with the glass cases. I even had a guy working there. One of my students that came out of the Marine Corps, he was working the pro shop. So here's the pro shop. You can put all your goodies in here. There's different programs, you know, as a martial arts school. I think Century has a program where you could, they'll upload everything, control everything for you, but you're losing money. Mine's, you can do whatever you want as a karate school owner, whatever is going to fit your world or your situation, that's what you do. But I give you advice, and that's all I could do. I'm not teaching full time, but I don't need to be teaching no more to know what's going on. I can have a bot do research, and it'll tell me what the most successful schools in this country are doing, ones that are making millions. I can find that out in a second. So when somebody tells you, well, he's not a millionaire in the karate business, I'm not. But guess what? I can know whatever they do. And instead of you paying maybe $1,000 to $2,000 a month for all your softwares, you can pay a couple $100 and get that information. And there's information that they're not going to give you because they're not thinking about it. And I'll show you what that is. So anyways, here's the pro shop. Everything works. I mean, you can make a lot of money. You get t-shirts, jewelry, jackets, There's military gear that people love to buy, bags, jackets, all kinds of stuff. You can sell anything you can think about that people can buy, and then you can market it to the public. It doesn't have to be just your karate school. You can have your students market it to their friends for birthdays and stuff. They can come on your pro shop when you're closed or whenever and buy stuff. So so I think the pro shop could be a big money maker. And then I'll explain to you in a second. What we do is we help you build business credit so you can get some money to build your pro shop. So this is the pro shop. It's Professionals Pro Shop. I checked it out. It works fine. I put the sizes, like here you go, all the sizes. I have to do that and everything, but it's pretty much finished, you guys. It's a complete system. I don't know what's out. I looked at other softwares this week, and I loaded some more stuff that I didn't see, like referrals. I put families. So now I didn't have that last week. I see a lot of people have family accounts. So you just add the family and you give them a good discount. Now you're getting the whole family. Now, if you have the right classes, you're going to get mom and dad, right? I think too many people try to get mom and dad into a karate uniform and then put them into a karate class. And I just think they don't need to do that. You're going to intimidate them when they go to sparring, and they don't want their kid to see them fail, whatever. So I think you should have a dog class, more like a self-defense, weight loss, kickboxing. I mean, you can even give them nutrition stuff. I mean, I can create nutrition programs for you guys. So I think you got to be careful on your dog classes. Then whoever wants to continue after continuing your regular classes, then they'll leave your dog class to go to your martial arts classes if they want to maybe pursue it or they want to get ranked, right? Because I don't think rank would be important to a dog. They're more keeping in shape, taking care of self-defense, taking care of their family. So that's the martial arts software. It's pretty complete. It's going to compete with anybody. I am going to put AI. Right now, as you see right here, when I click this, it's a text box that you can communicate with this. Remember, this is for you. You're in here. Let's say you're a karate guy or a karate girl and you don't have great computer literacy. That's fine. The AI will guide you. And that's a nice thing. I wasn't computer literate 2-3 years ago. I mean, I knew how to move around, but if I want to build a funnel, I want to build something, I still struggle. But guess what? I can get AI to guide me through it, A through Z, step by step, and I can start building stuff. And then once you get, do it over and over, you start to learn. My memory ain't that great nowadays, so I need AI. So what I'm going to put right here, where this pops up, is going to be a person. I'm trying to create characters, karate characters, whatever. So a face will probably be here, and when you click it, you can just speak to it. That's what I'm going to put in a voice in every page. So when I'm going to do that. Actually, any software I have is going to have voice AI all through it. So you just ask it, hey, I'm on this certain page, and I want to know how to add a student. We'll go over this in our ongoing mentoring classes, but anything you need, is the answer will be here in the AI. So just be assured that's going to be here too. That's the only thing I got to add is the AI, and what I want to put here is getting released in our system, I think after the middle of October. All right, let me get out of here. So switching back to the agency, I put in this one. This is a demo account I'm going to build, Tiger Martial Arts Academy. So what the martial arts software is connected to is our marketing software. Okay, so here's a marketing software. I'll kind of go through it a little bit. It has a lot, you guys, a lot of stuff. It has somewhat of a learning curve, right? So I think the martial arts software will be easy. This one will be a little bit harder, but they're connected, so you're gonna have to learn them. And this one has an app that you can have on your phone. So if you see clients, you want to call them while you're on the road or whatever, you'll be able to do that. So let me switch to Tiger. So in the marketing software, everything will be there for you guys. We have a launch pad. So when you sign up, you'll connect all these things, right? We put all the things you need to connect on your launch pad. So we're going to give you instructions for everything. Your Google business profile, very important. You got to keep up with that. Your Facebook, you can connect this to your website. You integrate with WhatsApp if you need to. So we'll have a launch pad, everything. You just come here and you launch. But we're going to do all the initial automations for you. We're going to set all that up for you guys. You got a membership site, you know, like a lot of karate schools are using school, they're paying an extra $100. You don't have to do that. We have one called Collab Marketplace, and it's a membership site. So you can put anything you can do on school. I think school's a little better if you want to sell courses, but you can build courses in here, and we'll show you how to build courses if that's what you want to do for your membership site. You may want to build a digital courses, right? So you know, like say you're famous. There's some famous people out there, like Benny Yukitis, people like him. Like he would be great for him. He can build a whole bunch of courses and sell it to people all over the world. You know, while he's asleep. So somebody like him, this could be a membership site with courses. So that's here. Your reputation. Anything to do with your reviews, everything's set up here, and it's all AI into it. AI is right here. AI is everywhere in this software. Your automations are going to be here, right? Which we're going to set up initially. If you want to learn how to do automations, we'll show you. I'm not great at automations. My son's great at this stuff. So whatever I'm not great at, he is. Where's my marketing tab? So like I said, it has everything in here. AI agents, we can build your AI agents in here if you want to build agents. We'll explain to you what that is as time goes on. But this thing pretty much has everything, you guys. There's apps you can connect that we need, you know, if you need to connect. Like I would say, other than our system, the only app you're probably gonna need to connect is maybe a bookkeeping. Now we do have a discount on Intuit because we're pro advisors. We're Intuit. My son has an accounting background. I have an accounting background. We've been doing taxes. We just never created a big tax business because he wasn't crazy about doing them and I wasn't crazy about doing them. But guess what? With AI now, taxes will be quicker and faster. And we believe if somebody's gonna do your taxes, they gotta do your tax planning. You're wasting your time with somebody if they're not doing your tax planning. So back here is where you would hook up a bookkeeping software. And before you do that, always ask us because we give discounts on ours. I can give you a discount and we'll hook it up for you. So like I said, everything's in this, all your social media, everything's in this software, you guys. This is way more powerful than any martial arts software, unless they're connected to the back end of like what I did to this software. But this is way more powerful. That's why I built the martial arts separate, and then I put it in here, and now they work together. And it makes this, I think, is more powerful than any martial arts software out there, unless they're using the back end of the same software, which sometimes they are. So let me show you something though that nobody else is going to do. No martial arts software is going to do, you guys. I also give you a software that you put on your computer how to build your business credit and keep you in corporate compliance. Now, if you're a sole proprietor, I wouldn't be one as a karate school instructor. I'll tell you why. There's too much risk. I can tell you a story many years ago, and I was fortunate. I had a sleepover, right? I used to do the sleepover so the parents can get away and go out and have a date night or whatever. I think my black belt was 19 at the time, and I decided to go to the store and buy some stuff we needed. It was drinks or something. When I came back, there's an ambulance at my school. We didn't have cell phones in the early 90s, so I couldn't get that call on the way back. So when I got there, what happened is they were screwing around, and a 10-year-old girl, broke her arm pretty bad. Took her away, called the parents. You know, they were good parents. You know, that's the one thing about karate. Parents will give us the benefit of the doubt. And I told them what happened, and they had insurance that worked out. But I could have got sued, and I would have been screwed because I had no insurance back then. Yeah, you can get insurance now. I recommend it now, but if you're not going to have insurance, I recommend it. Then you get a corporation. That's going to protect you. So now they'll sue that corporation, right? So none of your personal assets, your home, your cars, nothing will be in that corporation. So guess what they can take? Whatever the corporation owns. It owns a karate school, so you know they can take whatever the corporation owns. But I'm going to show you how you don't get your corporation pierced. It's called piercing the veil. That's one of the things I teach most people. I recommend you have a corporation, and then I teach you how not to get the veil pierced. Most people have no clue what that is. Matter of fact, there's probably 90% of corporations I can go right now and pierce their corporation. What that means is if you have a corporation, you're taking all the benefits of that corporation, all the tax write-offs. Then you have a problem, right? You get a car accident, you beat somebody up, whatever. Now they're going to sue you. And then they start to investigate your corporation. First of all, the corporation should not be the name of your karate school, and I'll explain that to you in a minute. But what happens is they find out that, or most lawyers know that you didn't do that, you didn't run that corporation, right? So they're going to sue you, and they're going to pierce their veil. And with that, what happened, they declare you don't have a corporation because you're not really using it like a corporation. Now you're exposed, all your assets, everything's exposed. So that's something I'll teach you guys about. But here is the software you're going to get to build your business credit. Now I can give you a form, you give it to me, and we'll do it. Our team will do it. But I recommend you do it yourself, and we'll do this on one of our weekly classes, because you kind of learn what's going on, right? You get a picture. My whole goal is to give you guys the tools that you can run your own business. You don't need to hire marketing. With AI, you shouldn't need to hire a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 marketing team. Now I know there are some very successful. There's a couple of companies that I really did deep research on, and they have a lot of karate schools going with them. So they're doing something right. They're getting you students, right? I don't know what else they do, but I also know they're charging $1,500 to $2,000, and then they're pushing you to run ads, which that's your choice. If you want to run ads, run ads. But you got to understand something. If you're just starting, if you ain't running ads and you don't have a big name and you don't know how to get out in the community and maybe do a lot of social media marketing, then you're gonna have to do organic. Organic takes time. So you'll probably have to run ads to get some students. So, before you open your school, hopefully you have some money for ads. But most marketing companies, if they're gonna do the management, they're charging $800 to manage your ads. I'm gonna show you how to do that. It's real simple. Using AI, it's so simple. I can even run you better ads than anybody. Any marketing company out there that's running ads, I can see exactly what they're doing. I know what's successful, and I can create stuff. I'm not stealing nothing. That's just the way the internet works, guys. Don't blame me. You can blame everybody else, because that's the way it works. Even Facebook, there's a place you can go see anybody's ads, unless they're smart and they run it through a corporation. Then you can't see the karate name. That's another reason why I tell you run everything under your corporation, not your martial arts name. So this software right here builds your business credit. I'll click on a couple of things. Now it has all the instructions, all the videos. Oh, logged out. Log in. I probably had it out too long. Okay, so okay. For some reason, this software is a little slow, but it switched over. So, fundability foundation, that's what we call it, fundability. So you can get funded. That's what business credit's for. Business name, uh, business address, could be a karate school. Business entity, that's your corporation. Also, if you want to build business credit, you got to have a corporation, S corp, LLC, C corp, whatever. It's got to be an entity. Your EIN number. You probably have this already if you're an existing business. If you're a new karate school, we'll help you get this. Business phone. I'm kind of not sure on this one. Like me personally, I use my cell phone as my business phone number because banks accept cell phone numbers. Some other business credit guys are still telling people to use a landline. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of mixed on this one. What kind of phone you should have? I use my cell phone and I get business credit. I got thousands of dollars of business credit. So the banks have no problem with me doing it. So, and I even get business credit out of my home because I don't have an office no more. I work out of my home. Website and email, we take care of you. We have one already. You like it? That's fine. You can keep it as long as you have the access, gives us access to it so we can automate it for you. We give you ADA, American Disability Act. Most people don't have that on their websites. They could be sued. And you know, if you get sued by ADA, you're going to pay a few $1,000s if they want you. They go after the big people first, and then they'll come after the little guy. But they have a right to sue you if it's not on their website. I'll show you what ADA is down the road. Business license, obviously, if you're a karate school, you got to have a business license. Sometimes you got to get a conditional use permit. I don't know if they still have that. I had to get one. And it's kind of the same type of license like a person who does tattoos or doctors got to get, because they're touching you, right? They're touching their clients. So they got to have that. You got to have that. Bank account, you got to have normally you got to have a bank resolution to open your bank account. Merchant account, you guys, I'm bringing this up because I have my own merchant. I use a company, and I like them because I have control and I can help my clients have control. You know, when you do a merchant account, right, you're paying the 2.5 to 3.5% on every product that somebody buys from you. You can reverse that and put it on them. You just got to have a legal sign in your karate school telling them that you accept credit cards, but you're not accepting the fees. I don't have a big deal with the fees. All you got to do is price your product by that to compensate for that 2.5%. I don't know, you know, restaurants are passing on the fees. You know, you'll see it at Benihana's. They have signs all over. You're paying the 2.5%, and they're getting it now. And they split it with the credit card company. So I bring up merchant accounts because I'm gonna do with my clients who use my merchant account instead of Stripe. I'm gonna put it in every software you guys buy from me. It's gonna be sitting back here. I'm gonna recommend it. I'll tell you why. I decided to share everything I do. I want to share with you guys if there's revenue to be shared. If you use my merchant software, I'll give you a check at the end of the year like Costco does. I don't know what it'd be because it depends what your sales are on your pro shop. It could be 5,000. It could be 50,000. Hopefully 50 to 100,000 on your pro shop if you market it right, and then you're gonna get a real decent check. So I'm making that commitment to you guys. If you use my merchant account, I'll have it in agreement somewhere that I give you a small percentage back at the end of the year, or actually beginning of the following year. And you're getting a goose egg right now. You're getting zero from Stripe, which they're great marketers and everybody's using them. And then, so that's this software. This is the first. As soon as you sign, this is what I get on the first week, or you get on it, or we both get on it, and it goes all the way down, you guys, until you start building. Let me show you. So there's credit reports in here. It's moving slow, so I don't recommend you get your corporate credit scores until after a few months. You got Dun and Bradstreet, Business Experian, Business Equifax and business credit reporting. That's where you buy your software. So there's videos all through the software, you guys. You get to look at them and kind of learn about business credit. So like I said, there's videos all through this. It's moving slow right now. I think I'm due for a new computer. So you got credit monitoring, right? I recommend you don't buy that right away. It's expensive. Let me see what it is. You can buy from this one company and it does all three. It's not cheap. It's $69 a month, but it gives you all your scores. I don't think you need this all the time, but you need to buy it initially. So let's say you have the wrong street. It says Corona Drive is your street number instead of Corona Street. If you have drive instead of street or street instead of drive, your address is wrong. And guess what? When you start applying for loans or getting business credit, they're going to disapprove you because they see something's wrong. You're not going to know. This is not like personal credit. They don't have to let you know why they disapproved you. So keep that in mind. Now, don't be intimidated, you guys. I know a lot of karate schools that don't get incorporated. You're better off being incorporated. Remember, the IRS is incorporated. You're on their side once you get incorporated. You get less audits. They assume you probably have an attorney, a CPA, so why are they going to come after you? So this software goes all the way down to you start getting money, right? Well, you'll be dumb to go after money if you haven't finished this yet. And it even has the creditors built in here. You just come in here, American Airlines, boom, click. You want to sign up for American Airlines. I don't know. I like American Airlines. I like Delta. I don't like Spirit. You can have Spirit. I never fly in Spirit. I flew once, never again. But anyways, so you can open a credit card from these guys, and you can get your traveling from them. Get a traveling credit card. I recommend a different credit cards, money, traveling. You get points for all that stuff. So all these applications in here, and the ones that are not in here, I'll tell you which ones to go after. Actually, I'm building these credit cards right now in another software and try to get you guys 0%. But gas card, Costco, they're all here, you guys. All of these are here for you to get your business credit. And that's what this software is going to do. It's going to be on your computer. It's not going to be on my computer. So you're getting this software. This software, if I give you the website, who sells it? I bought it a long time ago. I paid them 10 grand when they just started. So I'm a partner with them. I've been with them for a long time. I'm actually building my own software. If I can get it working by January, then I won't be using these guys no more. Saves me some money because every time I got to pay some money for this, a couple $100 to license it to you guys. So whatever you're paying me, think you're not giving me the whole amount. I'm paying these guys. So that's the software, you guys. So you're getting a business credit software. You're getting a martial arts software. You're getting a full-fledged marketing software. And I'll give you the price in a minute. Now, we're going to try to make everything as easy as possible. So you're going to be able to put all your softwares in here. So you just log in here and you'll have all your softwares in here, you guys. All these buttons are all for marketing, different things. I think I've showed this before. So we already done everything for you guys. All these agents are built already. So if you want to know who your client is, you want to know who your competition is, all that's here. This is what we go over every single week. So you're going to be the best marketer there is in your area, unless they bought my program. And maybe I'll do territorial eventually. I only sell one karate school in Covina, one in Norwalk. I might do that if it's a request, but I'm going to have a lot of people throughout California to do that before I start giving territory. So all these buttons here are really cool. We're going to have our Academy Wizard, where you'll see all the training will be here. You'll come in Academy Wizard and you'll see our classes are probably here. So you'll just have to come in one place, you guys. Imagine that. Now, all these things, all these agents, we're continue to build upon them, make them better. You got deep research. Now, don't forget, you got AI tools like Perplexity. They're deep research, but you're going to pay a lot of money. Some of these agents are, you got to have credits, right? So you got to pay credits for them. So I'll give you guidance on what to use when it comes to AI. But so imagine, so now you'll have our software will be right here. So you just come in one place, you need to do some work, you hit your button, do some work. We have images. You know, you can do some images here, save you some money. You could do little images, I don't know. Give me a BMW. BMW, I don't know if it'll give me a 530i. Let's see what it does. So all these are pre-built already. Come in here and get quick images. But say it's an image you don't like. We got plenty of places. I told you, I'm an AI consultant, you guys. I can solve any problem. And that is your advantage. We're going to teach you, oh, see, came with BMW. Isn't that nice? You can make images like that all day on the fly. So we're already pre-built all this stuff. I'm taking away all the work and all the thinking you have to do unless you want to do that. And you're going to have that ability every week. Sometime we'll teach you guys how to use AI properly. Everybody's using AI. Everybody and their mother's using AI right now. But very few people are teaching you how to really use it right. So as you can see, the image thing works pretty darn good. So you're also going to get this membership suite right here with all the AI tools you can dream of. I'm in an AI group with over 1,500 people. And imagine all of us testing different tools and stuff. So I know every tool that's out there, you guys. I actually have ChatGPT every day. Not every day. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It gives me a report who's investing in it. Like ChatGPT is just getting $100 billion investment this week. So they're going to blow up. I found that out by, I have a direct, every day I get reminders from ChatGPT. So everything will be in here, you guys. I mean, you won't need to go, you just click in here and everything will be in here. This will be on your desktop, not mine. So who's giving you that right now for karate software? The cheapest, $95. And as soon as you go over so many students, it's going to be $150, $200. That's just a karate software. I'll give you my price in a minute. Okay, so that's what you're going to be getting with our program. That's any karate school, but I am looking for 10 founders. Hopefully you're listening to me, you want to be a founder, and you can join. I'm going to give you a great price today. All right, let me go to my PowerPoint now. So I'll kind of go over what you're going to get today. Our solution is called the Ultimate Business Solution. That's our program we created that has everything that's in my brain for the last 25 years. That's in my son's brain for the last 20 years. The complete all-in-one platform that replaces dozens of expensive tools and services. I just showed you all the buttons. You're going to get that. That replaces all kinds of stuff. Everything you need to build, grow, and scale your business finally in one place. The problem, death by 1,000 subscriptions. This used to be me. I had so many darn subscriptions I couldn't keep up with them. With us, as you see, you just log into that one. We're log into this one. Boom. Everything's going to be in here. One place you log in, everything's in here. So yeah, you might have different subscriptions, but they'll be in one place at least. So you get to break away from that. There's no one software, you guys. Just keep that in mind where you're going to have one subscription. That's impossible because you're going to do QuickBooks, Intuit program to do your bookkeeping. You got to have that. What you're really paying for. These costs add up fast. All the different softwares. That's what I'm talking about. And that's before you even consider time loss managing multiple platforms. You got to manage all this stuff. I'm going to give you one place to manage everything. With us, you're getting a complete marketing system. And we have a very deep background on taxes. So you're going to get a tax education. All these will be in my membership. The tax classes, all the AI training. So this is the ultimate business engine. We're giving you everything that you can think of. I follow Gary Vee. He always says, give it all away for a great price, a good price, and people will keep coming back and refer you. And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you way more than that. If a guy who had my knowledge and was selling this, my guess would be 10 grand, maybe up front, maybe 10 grand up front, and maybe like 2,900 a month. That's not a joke. That's what people are charging for half of what I'm doing. So our solution, I don't know about traditional versus our solution. With traditional martial arts software, anywhere from $99 to $500, depending on how many students you have and depending what software you go with, right? So that's what you're going to pay. You're not going to pay $99 because once you get over 100 students, you're going to be paying more than that. And martial arts software is just going to do your pro shop. It's going to do some basic invoices. It's not going to do your bookkeeping. It's not going to do. It's not going to teach you AI. It's not going to teach you about taxes. It's not going to do none of that. School. A lot of karate schools are buying school. It's a platform with membership. $99. Now you add that on top of that. That's $600 if you got the top. If you got the premium martial arts one. Website. You do get a website with martial arts software, but they got no ADA. That's American Disability Act. That's $50 to $100 a month if you put that on your website yourself. I have a license. I can put it on any website. I don't charge you guys anything. Zero. What are you going to get with us? Including everything included in one platform. Business credit and funding included. I got a chart right here that you can't see against my wall. It tells me every funding situation. I know where to put you at. If you need equipment, let's say you're a karate school, you want a van. You want to have an after school program. You want a professional van with your logos on it. We can get that under equipment. Why use your cash? Cash is for marketing or to, or I would never use cash for equipment or buying any kind of furniture or anything. You can buy furniture with equipment. So I can tell you how to do the funding. I'm a broker. Business credit, all premium features are included. We don't play this game. If you got 500 students, you got to pay us more. If you got 40 students, unfortunately, if you have 40 students, you probably, I'm not saying shouldn't be in business, but you better grow fast because 40 students ain't going to pay the bills. Advanced AI tools built into, I showed you the suite we have. They're all built in already. $99 a month AI consulting value. We don't charge you for that. That's built in too. We have an ongoing mentoring class. So you get the community platform. You get to build your own membership so your students have a community platform, right? Nobody's gonna have that. With martial arts software, you're not getting that. Some might have like I have it in ours too, where the students can log in and they can do their goals and stuff like that. So we do have that in the martial arts software, but you also have the membership, which is the community platform where you can communicate. Students can hang out there. It's a fun place. Legal and compliance setup. I do this. I'm not an attorney, but I know how to do this, and I just show you how to do it. So we handle your complete business formation. If you want to set up a corporation, we don't charge. I think we're only charging for the time to do it. It's $25 to $50, and then whatever the state is, right? But we do it pretty much for free. We set up your legal. Now we'll sit down with you and tell you what you should be. I don't know if you're a real estate investor or karate school owner, so I'd have to sit down with you and then tell you what entity you should go after. Most people are going to be an S. Your EIN number, employee identification number, you need to have that for the IRS. You might have that already. And then we have a compliance tracking system that's going to keep you in compliance. It's another software I'm giving that to the founders. There's 3 more softwares. If you're a founder, you guys, you're getting 3 softwares that'll probably be an extra $129 a month you're getting for free. And one of them is going to keep you in compliance. I'll show you that another live during the week. And then, of course, our marketing platform is built in with the martial arts software. It has everything in it. Now, do you really care what tools and all that? No. Just remember, these tools are going to save you time and make you a lot of money. That's all you got to care about. Excuse me. So, inclusive AI powered features. I'm going over and over so you understand it. I showed you that suite of tools. That's what this is. It's going to save you at least 20 hours a week. I think it can save you more if you start using it in your personal life. Like earlier, I showed you open an American account, credit card, and to get your plane fare, I'm going to teach you guys how to set up an agent where you can tell the agent to go into your American. You might be busy teaching the class. So you might come into karate school and say, hey, I got a flight out this Friday. It's Thursday night. You go and tell the AI, find you a ticket. While you're teaching class, it's finding you the best. It's smarter than any human or any travel agency. It'll find you the best prices. Or you can just have it go find the best airline prices, period. It could do that. How long would it take you to do that? I don't know. Maybe 5, 10, 25 minutes, depending, if you want to keep looking for a better price. You don't have to worry about that no more. That's just one example of time you're going to save a day. So by having our tools, you're going to save a grip of time. I think it's more than 20 hours, personal and business. AI consulting. We're AI consultants. I paid a lot of money to be an AI consultant. I know how to solve any type of problem. And that's what makes us different than people who are just learning one tool and they say, oh, this tool's awesome. And it probably is awesome. But they don't know how to solve problems, which takes a lot of thinking, a lot of multiple tools. I'll be showing you guys how to actually use AI. So it's another big advantage you have with our program. And then I have a business membership that I'm building right now. I'm putting classes in it. I'm going to put classes that you guys can go, and when you have a free time, you go in and log in, and you'll see, I need this. It's free. It's free up until January. I'm going to start charging for some of these classes, and my fees are going to be higher. Between now and January, I would definitely get on board because I'm giving everything free. So what are you going to have access to? A comprehensive business educational platform. That's what I'm going to build there. It's going to be a platform. There's going to be nothing that you can't learn on that platform. You want to know about analytics, financial analytics. You want to know about your books and records. I'll have a module that's going to make sure that you're bulletproof, protected from the IRS if they audit you. You won't be worried because we're going to show you how to keep your books, receipts, everything. We're going to show you how to use a Section 179 tax code. That's a big tax code, you guys. A lot of people don't use that. For vehicles and write-offs, that's a big tax code. Real estate strategies. Now, I used to invest in real estate. I lost my ass in 2007 and 8, right? I had some houses. But after that, I went back and learned some real estate stuff so I wouldn't make a mistake, or my son won't make a mistake if he gets back into real estate investing. Trust and estate planning. I created a course. You should have a trust and estate planning, especially you start getting older, right? I know you young guys ain't gonna worry about that. But you gotta think about this stuff. Especially, I tell karate guys. I got a guy right now I'm talking to. He's getting in his late 50s. I'll give him credit. He stays in great shape, but he's never developed a black belt. I said, dude, in 5 years from now, you're going to start breaking down. You're not going to be able to teach. He didn't create. He says he's the only one-man band, has no software, nothing. But, so I'll show you how to create black belts. I'll show you how to create programs if you don't have that already. And then tax planning. Hardly any karate schools pay a CPA to do tax planning for them. I'll have a module on tax planning. It'll tell you what to do. What is tax planning? How to save more money. Everything will be in that module. So this is going to be a very comprehensive business membership. You're going to get that also. I know I'm taking long, you guys, but I want you to see what you're going to get. This is just a chart that obviously you're gonna wear the light purple. You're gonna pay a lot less with us. Again, just emphasizing what you're gonna get. Yeah, I did this the other day. This platform. So when I did a live the other day to sell this program, there was a lot of mistakes. Now you're probably not paying attention, but I fixed them all now. Put a nice little picture. But AI did this in literally minutes. I can show you how to do this if you want to do, a teaching or you want to build a PowerPoint. It takes 5 minutes. PowerPoints in the old days took 2 weeks to 4 weeks, from what I understand. People were building them. So you're going to get your business credit set up. What are you saving? Most people charge $1,500 to $3,000. And if you go with an attorney, guess what? He don't know how to do business credit. They don't help you. Or CPAs are not good at business credit. AI training, implementation. We're going to show you how to implement it, and show you all the effective tools, so you don't have to start worrying about tools, because there's tons and tons of tools, you guys. Ongoing mentoring program, we have that. You're going to get that weekly. You're not going to get that with your martial arts software. So you can see, if you can't see the value, then stay where you're at. Pricing options. So this is the price. If you listen to the avatar earlier, he had the price. But I'm going to do it again. We call it a soft launch. We created this early summer. So it's $2,999. That's a setup fee, you guys. I do your business credit, your website, all your automation. That takes hours. Even though with AI, it still takes hours to set all that stuff up. So that's why we have a setup fee. And then $249 to maintain everything and get all the ongoing mentoring. You're going to learn AI. I pay thousands to be an AI consultant. You're going to learn a lot of things if you want. If you don't, you don't have to. You don't have to learn. Just do what you want to do. Just do your karate school. Okay, so, and then what we call our hard launch starts in January. This is where I want to be, and this is where I think this program. It's worth way more, but I think it's still worth it at this price. In January, I will be charging $3,997 setup fee, because that's where it should be at, and $300 a month. That's where it should be at. And if you see all the things I showed you, you'd be paying more than anybody else. Matter of fact, you wouldn't even have one person. You'd have to have 4 people to do what we're doing. Tax person. A lawyer, now you can set up your own corporation if you're smart. So that's our 2 prices. Come January 1st, it's going up. Right now, the soft launch, this is the price. Now, I need 10 founding members. I'm going to give you guys a great discount today. So whoever signs up with me, until I get 10 people, I'm only going to charge you $19.97 setup. So that's almost $1,000 off, and $2,000 off if you wait to January, and only $147 a month for everything I showed you guys, everything, plus access to our software and other business software like corporate minutes. So I've created a software that you can take care of your corporation minutes, your anything you need. That some people depend on their tax people, which they screw them over. They don't pay the franchise tax fee, the $800 in March, and now you got to pay a big fine. Statement of information, you got to do that every year. It's $25. If you don't do that, then you get fined $300. I see people do it all the time. They never pay the $25 because they forget. Well, I have a software that's going to give you all the reminders. It's called Corporate Minutes. You're going to get that if you're a founder. Now, if you're not a founder, I'm going to sell that to you. And you're going to get, I have another one I built. It's a digital security and safety. I built it when I thought about the fires we had out here in Pasadena. I seen some people saying they lost everything. They couldn't even get their paperwork because it wasn't in a safe. So I built a digital platform where you can upload all your funeral, your black belt. I lost my black belt certificates in a move years ago. If I would have had this, I could have just downloaded my black belt certificate, and I had to go to Korea and repay them, right? So this digital safety upload, where you upload documents, your funeral plans, your home insurance, everything will be there. So if your house burns down, you can access it anywhere. So you're getting that too, you guys. So let me finish with this, so you understand what you're getting from my program. You know what the price is. Your complete business infrastructure awaits. Stop wasting money on scattered tools and incomplete solutions. Get everything you need to build, grow, and scale your business for less than what you're paying now. I know for a fact we beat anybody in price, and we're just as good as anybody. Ongoing support, monthly mentoring, and optimization. Yeah, that's there. Ready to transform your business operations and save thousands? The complete solution starts with, like I told you, $2,997 and then $247 a month, and that's it. So that's the whole program. I'm going to run an ad on this so I can get my 10 people if nobody reaches out to me, because I'm just starting on social media. We don't have a big following. You know, years ago, I hated social media. 6-7 years ago, you could never get me on it. But I've been following Gary Vee for quite a few years. Even in the early 2015, I was following Gary Vee, and he always was big on social media. And I used to think he was a clown, some clown, right? I didn't know who he was. And till the pandemic came, then I started looking into this guy. Gary Vee is an amazing marketer. He's worth over 500 million. So obviously, I listen to him now. And basically, if you ain't on social media, you're gonna die. And I'll not die, but you ain't gonna grow as fast. That's one thing that you can grow quicker. I just started. It's not even my second month yet. My goal is to be all over social media. By the beginning of the year, we're gonna be all over. It's gonna be part of what we do. My son hasn't started yet. He's gonna start social media here pretty soon, and we're gonna be going on, LinkedIn, all the platforms. I'll be shooting these videos. I'll probably put this on LinkedIn. Maybe some martial arts schools on LinkedIn. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. I'm doing a podcast next month too, and I'm going to be featuring martial arts schools that are implementing AI into their system, interviewing you guys. You can take that tape, put it on your website. It just helps out. Any little thing helps out for marketing. So my podcast is going to be called Bravo, All Things AI. It's already almost built. I don't know when I'm going to go live with it. I think my partner is going to be, I'm going to make one of my partners an AI. I know how to make one of the AI where I can speak to it, and it's going to be my partner until I eventually find a partner. My son obviously will be doing some podcast episodes, but I hopefully get it out either this month or next month, the podcast. So that's it. Let me see. I think I have my AI.
All right, so here's what we're offering to our 10 founding members. Custom platform built for your school business credit setup, $20,000 to $50,000 plus. AI automation fully deployed founding member pricing, $1,997. Normally, $2,997. Locked rate, $197 per month for life. We're looking for schools that want early access, will give us feedback, and let us share their success story. Only 10 spots available. If you want to see how this works for your school, book a free discovery appointment. Link is in the comments. No pitch, just information.
Yeah, so I created my avatar because he's going to be working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I'm going to deploy him all over the place. I'll use him as much as possible. When I'm sleeping, he'll be working. We can do the same for you guys. You can have your avatar throughout the evening doing social media. It doesn't have to be you. I recommend you come out, and show your face and things of that nature. But that's for down the road. So that's what I got to offer you guys for martial arts industry. Now, do I work with different industries? Yeah, I do. But I come from the martial arts, you guys. So I always have a soft spot for the martial arts. I always wanted to take you guys to the 21st century in the way businesses should be done. And that's what I think I'm going to do, where you're not going to go out of business. I mean, martial arts could be important. I mean, look what's going on in our country. Look what these kids are not learning. When they come to karate schools, they're normally better kids. I still have black belts from years ago that turned out really good, and they always refer, I'm still in touch with a lot of my black belts. They refer to their martial arts training they had with me. And that's a good thing, so I think karate is really, really good, and we could change our country, right? having these kids that come out of your karate schools to do the right thing, get more educated. So that's all I got for today, you guys. Hopefully, some of you are home and watching this and you get a hold of me. I'm going to put all the information in the comments. Set an appointment up with me. I'm going to put in there, please follow my business page and my LinkedIn. I'm going to put my, it's a tree. It has everything, right? You'll see it. I'll put it in the comments. It has every way you can get a hold of me. So I'll put that there. And if not, like it says, it's going to take me a while. I was told 3 months to build a online presence, not even in second month yet. And I lost a week, when I did jury duty. So I'll be doing this every day, or doing this quite a bit on all the platforms. And it won't be me all the time. It's going to be my avatar. And be teaching you tricks and different things, with AI. I mean, I'm an AI guy, so I'm all about AI. I hope people embrace it. Because I can tell you guys, you embrace technology. Technology is absolutely undefeated. Undefeated. You have homeless people with cell phones, you guys. That's technology. I got into a church, particular type of church recently. I can say the name. I don't like to talk religion or politics, but I went to a church, and what I noticed, they all had iPads. Only one old man had a book. Everybody else had their phones or iPads they were singing or reading on. That's technology. Because I remember, churches would say technology is for the devil. They're all using technology. They're all using AI. They're investing in it. I know of some consultants in our group. They only do churches, and that's what they're doing. Automating them, getting them more church people, because they're churches. You got to market. You still got to market for for people to attend your church. All right, you guys. So, I'm going to show you one more thing. I want to show you one thing about corporations. Quick. Let me go to my writing pad, you guys. Okay, so you karate people, let me tell you what's important when you do a corporation. Here's your corporation, and let's say here's your karate school. Here's another karate school. Hell, you can even have your supply, your pro shop have a different name. Why do you want to do that? There's some tax advantages there. It's like another business, another line of credit. So this is how I would teach you guys to set up. And let's say you're Ben's Taekwondo or Scotty's Taekwondo, which I know a guy that's what he actually calls his school. There's nothing wrong with that if you're obsessed with your name. But you ain't gonna get business credit. You're not gonna run like a business, like a real corporate business. You're gonna run like a little karate school, and that's how they're gonna treat you, the banks. So you would put B and C management. That's how you're gonna open your corporation. Right? So you open your corporation, B and C management. Why? Because it doesn't reflect no name. It doesn't, it makes it more difficult. If you have a situation where you're getting sued in car accident or whatever, it's more difficult for them to find that entity connected to you. So that's what you do here. And then that's called an 8741 SIC code. What does that mean? That means the banks lend this SIC code money. So that's how I would set you up. Now let's say your karate school's here. Mine used to be Tiger Martial Arts. Tiger Martial Arts, right? So let's say you set up your karate school here, right? Karate school number 1. You're opening a second location. You got an amazing black belt. You want to partner up with you, which is a big advantage. Boom, you open Tiger Martial Arts number 2. So now here's your system in this, and then you open whatever you can call it, Dragon Martial Arts Supplies or Dragon whatever, right? So you got 3 businesses. Now you're opening this second Tiger Martial Arts with one of your black belts, and guess what? I don't know, he does something stupid, hurt somebody, you guys are getting sued. Now this, you're getting the corporation is getting pierced, so you don't have one. Well, guess what? This one is tied to this corporation right here. So guess what? Y'all, everything is going down. Everything you built, you don't know when this is going to happen. Everything you built, everything you worked your whole life for, just got crashed and burned. So what I would do, a little more expensive, but it's not. It's going to save you tons of money. I would open my second karate school here. If you're going to go partner, it could be yours or whatever. So I would open it here. I would incorporate it. I could even be an LLC at this point. If it's just going to do karate. You already built business credit up here. You can always sponsor this and get business credit down here. I'll show you how to do all that. Don't worry about that. So now, if this one crashes and burns, it does not affect this. It's very important. I've seen too many guys open second schools and then they get sued and everything goes down. So just keep that in mind when you're opening multiple locations. Do not put it under the same corporation. And then again, the price for you founders. If you come on board, you're going to get every single thing, even softwares that I'll be showing throughout the week and whatever. Like I said, I'll be doing lives all the time. You're going to get it for $19.97. That's $1,000 off between here and January. And if you join after January, it'd be $2,000. And then your fee is $147 a month. That's dirt cheap for everything I'm offering. That's for 10 people. So if you're out there listening to me, because I don't know who I'm talking to you guys, I'm just building my social media presence. If not, I'll run an ad on this. And believe me, it'll get to every karate school in California. And hopefully I'll get my 10. But before I run an ad, I'm trying to get 10 founders. So if you're listening, you're on a Saturday morning, and you're listening to me, I'm not no amazing speaker, but I do have an amazing program. So that's it for today, you guys. Have a great Saturday, and I'll see you on the next